This is your destiny reading, and you know it's an ancient Egyptian system, or Kemetic system, where you get a birth card the day you are born. Everybody's born in their Mercury period. That's the closest to the sun, and then we just go from there. And it basically tells us about our personality, how we love, and who we should love. And that's what our destiny card is actually based on, and it gives you really really good information. And I hope you stick with it, and you get your readings every 52 days, because it does make a difference. Your birth card is a ace of club, and that is the desire for knowledge. So the desire for knowledge accompanied by the desire for love. You have a two of hearts. That's your karma card. It's the main influence for this card. Combine these, and you have a person who is a student of love as much as one who would truly like to find their ideal mate. This card has been known for promiscuity, but this is only true until they find the person of their dreams. You would rather be with anyone than be alone, but you will not give yourself fully until the right person comes along. Like all aces, you are impatient and restless. Your curiosity leads you to be avid students, often with immense libraries and a collection of learning material of all kinds. This same curiosity usually keeps you youthful, even into the last years of your life. You are always interested in new things, ideas, and topics of discussion. So, what happened was I didn't give you a full destiny reading. I read this card to you and we discussed it, because I do remember this part of it. You are very smart and can use your brains and creativity to generate ample funds. You can make money in things associated with the arts or groups of women. Anywhere creativity and quick thinking can be utilized for profit. Girl, we need to do some work together. You are very congenial and considerate, and that helps you make friends at work and gives you good communication skills. Most people feel very comfortable around you because of your ability to make others feel special and included. That is really your personality. You have very quick, sharp minds, and you are witty and avid talkers. Your mothers are usually an exceptionally important figure in your life. You usually There is usually a very powerful woman with a sharp mind and a great idea of intuition. Like the Ace of Diamond, who also has a queen as her Mercury card, the relationship with your mother formed lasting impressions. Your mother formed lasting impressions upon you that often affected your love life and relationships with women in general throughout your life. Now you know my I that Ace of Diamond and that Queen of Diamond is me. Your later years will not be satisfactory unless you turn to spirituality for guidance. Yay! Girl, you right on the money. You right on the money. The two sevens in Uranus and Neptune, which represent the last part of your life, can either bring material problems or spiritual success. So you know what you need to do, right? Okay. Spiritual success. The happiest ones are those whose internal eternal quest for knowledge extends to self-knowledge as well. You are often the divine discontents, needing travel and changes in your life and in your work to satisfy both your desire for knowledge and your inner restlessness. The issues concerning relationships. This is one of the four special cards we call the semi-fixed cards. The Ace of Club has a unique connection with the Two of Hearts. its karmic soul twin, which only two other cards in the deck share, which is the Seven of Diamonds and the Nine of Hearts. You see seven karma cards. There are seven karma cards listed. Only the Two of Hearts is close to them. The Ace of Club and the Two of Hearts are nearly exact mirrors of each other, sharing each other's personality traits and characteristics. Because the Two of Hearts is the card of the lovers, the Ace of Club has a lifetime ambition to find the perfect love. This doesn't necessarily mean the perfect marriage. We can marry our perfect lover, but marriage is not necessarily a requirement when the Two of Hearts is concerned. What the Ace of Club is looking for is a love relationship, the love affair that is timeless and eternal, perhaps out of this world. Like the Two of Hearts, many Ace of Clubs have the reputation of being promiscuous. However, this only occurs among those who have not yet found the true love they are searching for. If and when they find the person of their dreams, they are devoted and monogamous. You have the romantic glow in your eyes because you know there's a special relationship out there for you somewhere. You never let go of the dream of true and lasting love. Consider yourself lucky if you have chosen you. If someone can consider themselves lucky if they have chosen you as their special person in your life, in their life. Like some other cards, the Ace of Club has very high ideals about love. Because of this, you can crash very hard when your dreams are not met. You tend to go into a relationship with great expectations and enthusiasm, especially when you think you have found the one. If you place if you place too many expectations on the relationship and the relationship fails, you may close up and vow to never trust or open up again. And you don't want to do that, sweetie. Your dreams are never quite lost, but you may never take the chance again in order to protect yourself. The ones who have been hurt in this way need to see their relationship in a more realistic light. The best relationships are created by working on your personal and emotional issues in an open and loving way, not just by finding the right person to be with, which can be the illusion created by your two of heart karma card. The female Ace of Clubs are often found with other club males with whom they generally have congenial connections for friendship or love. Diamond males usually bring problems for them, especially the Jack and the King. Okay. All right. Spade men love the Ace of Club women. All right. So now that's that. You have a yearly card, a long range card, and it doesn't you so basically it started on your birthday. So you can basically do a reflection from your last birthday. You still have a few months to your next birthday, so it'll definitely play out up until your birthday, okay? So the Eight of Diamonds tells you that you have a considerable amount of financial power this year. We talked about that, remember? The power to make a lot of money is yours, and you should find that you have more money than usual. Meetings for financial gain are also represented by this card. There go your your promotion. Perhaps you have some definite goals this year related to things you want to purchase. The Eight of Diamonds promises that you will have the money you need when you need it. Be careful in your money dealings, not to bully others or to force others to go your way all the time. Though you may have the power to do this, you will create negative vibrations in others that will someday come back to you. The Eight of Diamonds is also known as the Fame or Sun card, and this has been found to show up during years when one rises up to some newfound prominence in one's work or profession. In most respects, this is a great card that will bring you much of what you want, need as well. The key words is a year of financial power and money to spend, financial accumulation. I harness the power of my values to attract more money into my life. Amen. Go, girl. And so you also get a 52-day card right now. You're in your Saturn period. It started April 19th and it'll go to June 10th. Now, your Saturn period is a little bit fussy. It's a little bit harder than other periods, okay? Because it's a great teacher, so you're learning something during this period. The Seven of Clubs is what you're going to be focusing around. Negative attitudes. There you go. You see where that's coming from? Worry, pessimism can affect your health at this time. In some cases, scandal or backbiting are involved. A positive attitude, patience, and mental discipline are a must, and that is capitalized, M-U-S-T, in order to maintain your well-being. During this period, you will be faced squarely with the effects of your own negative attitudes and beliefs. Spiritual and mental discipline is a key to mastering not only yourself, but any problems on the external level. Also, bear in mind that the difficulties or challenges indicated by this card can be offset by a strong card. Okay. Now, in your other Saturn position, for example, any of the 4s, 8s, or 10s. So I have to look into that. So that's how you get the extra card. Okay. When the 7 of Clubs is present, you will either be exposed to spiritual knowledge, which is knowledge that leads one back to the self, or you will be challenged to let go of mental attitudes and beliefs that are keeping you trapped on lower levels of thought. The lowest side of this card is negative thinking. The highest side is mental and spiritual revelation. Expanded consciousness, how it manifests for you will depend upon your ability to elevate your thinking. Okay? So, like I told you from the beginning, that is a great teacher, right? Saturn is a great teacher. And so, we're going to look into your next Saturn card because you have an up and a low. And hopefully, again, it's saying it should be a 4, 8, or a 10 to see how it could help you. But regardless if it's not a 4, 8, or 10, you know that you're going to have to do some positive thinking and some spiritual work. And so you need to, get your energy rubs and things like that going as well. So, like I said, it's a Jack of Spades, so it's not one of those positive numbers. But we know what we got to do. And it's so funny that I asked you, I'm like, well, how old are you right now? And that led me, because my soul was letting me know I was going to have to look deeper into your cards. And it's easier if I know how old you are because I can go straight to what I need to find. So I'm glad that we got that under control and I wasn't sitting here late at night like, dang, I got to wait and pause this reading. But anyway, the Jack of Spades in the Saturn period can represent difficulties through association with an incompetent physician. It would be wise not to put your trust in doctors during this period or for the year. To a lesser extent, there is also the possibility of being ripped off in some way, so it is advisable to watch over your personal possessions and beware of those who may be dishonest and disreputable. The other card during this period will give you further details about the Jack of Spades influence. Be on the lookout for men of the spades suit, especially those who are younger or who may be approaching you from either a romantic or a creative point of view. These are likely to prove burdensome in some way during this period. The Jack of Spades is probably the most creative card in the entire deck. It is called the Actor card, the card of the thief, and the spiritual initiate card. Just how it manifests in your life will depend a lot on what you and your values are and your occupation is. In all cases, it is wise to safeguard your personal property when the Jack of Spades is present. Just be more careful than usual because there is a strong potential for someone to either rip you off or in some other way do something dishonest. Being such a creative force, the Jack of Spades can bring great success in any of the artistic pursuits. This is an energy that can be used to further one's success in many areas. Finally, the Jack of Spades can represent an initiation into a higher lifestyle. For example, you might read a book that inspires you to start a regular plan of exercise. Because that book caused a positive change in your basic lifestyle, this could be considered to be a spiritual initiation. Of course, there are more profound spiritual initiations than a new exercise program. But keep in mind that the Jack of Spades initiation will have a definite effect on what we do in and day out. So I feel like you've been working, with your chakras, doing some writing and things like that. So you have been going into this period in a positive way. And all you have to do is continue that. I do notice that my voice changed. And so I feel that you kind of like really honed in on this card. Now we got to figure out who a spade is, and also to see what's been going on. I really want you to reflect over the last period. What did it say? This started April 19th and it'll go to June 10th. So just start thinking about what's been going on around that time, okay? But you ain't got too much to worry about because remember, you have an intuitive card. So you're going to be able, and then you have to look and go into your spiritual self, and everything's going to be A1. Day one. Okay, now we're going into your daily card, which is your Mercury day. That's the day of the week that you are born. You were born, which is a Tuesday, and you usually have a lot of communication on this day. And your daily card for today is a Two of Diamonds. And basically, you have a business communication or meeting that comes and goes quickly. This could be an unexpected or fleeting money deal or partnership or a sudden business deal that requires some short trips. Also possible is a financial arrangement with a relative such as a brother or sister. Under Mercury, this partnership may happen suddenly and last a short time only. It may be a quick investment that pays quick returns. Be ready for the unexpected. The Two of Diamonds signifies that a money partnership of some kind will be playing a role in your life. This could be a standard business partnership or something out of the ordinary, but it will certainly have something related to money at the end result. Whether this joining of financial interest becomes an asset or a liability depends largely upon the surrounding circumstances and the position of this card. We often need the association of others in order to achieve our financial goals. The Two of Diamonds will encourage us to develop relationships that are mutually beneficial between ourselves and others in our business and financial life. The most success comes with this card when we adopt a win-win attitude towards all our business dealings. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And so, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is how I even got into all of this. That I'm pretty sure I showed this to you before, but, it was just really special to me for someone to draw me, but not draw me, because this lady does not draw people. She has a book of eyes, book of eyebrows, a nose, mouths, hair, everything separated, and then she puts it together, okay? So that's who I am. My family thought this picture was drawn of me. All the way down to my children, my husband, my mother. And so I know this is the field that I'm supposed to be in, and I thank you for trusting me with your readings. Don't forget that the customer appreciation program, when you bring clients, then referrals, then you get additional services or discounts, okay? And I am running that special for services as well as readings. So if you want to pay for 2 energy rubs, you get 1 free. Alrighty, right? So love you and have a beautiful and blessed day today.